Let's just get it. So look, my thing here is this: is that I think we can all agree France are not winning this. Like, let's just be clear. And no, Rank, no. Let me explain why. And this is no jigs. Let me explain why. This is how France have always won these tournaments. And what do I mean by that? GID. No pattern of play, pragmatism, and you just get your players in places to execute. That has always been the mantra. And that is actually perfect for tournament football. But what do you need for that to work? And why has Didier Deschamps done well having that mantra of pragmatism, just execute? Key individuals. So I'm going to give you a tough defensive structure, but key individuals are going to be able to execute for the team to be able to say what's up. The issue we have is those individuals. So one individual is missing, key in Pogba. Another guy who's underrated in Madrid is missing. The other individuals are not as good as they were a few years ago, i.e. Giroud and Griezmann. Guys, France have not scored a goal yet from open play. France are in the quarterfinals and they are yet to score a goal from open play. And I'll be real with you, they don't look close to even scoring a goal from open play. So how long do you think you can be going through this? And let's be real, they should have lost to Austria, but they got through via an own goal. Netherlands, draw. Not very good Netherlands side. Poland, not a good Polish side. You drew. We'll talk about Belgium. Belgium are ass cheeks. Ass cheeks. Now, my GOAT plays at the top of the hour. Now, if my GOAT goes through, like if my GOAT goes through, my GOAT team is much better than Belgium. And if my GOAT team doesn't get shocked by Slovenia, my GOAT team beats this France team. And this is no jinx. Now, unless France gets better, unless they improve markedly, and unless these guys play at a much higher level and a much better level, then no, it's not going to happen. So for me, look, that game was horrible. That was a horrendous game. So if that's Europe's finest, the heavyweights of Europe, that's shocking. Because let's be real, Spain and Georgia was better. Forget Spain, it's Spain. Georgia. What? No, I'm saying basically Georgia. Yeah, I don't know if Coco, but see, Georgia have actually played much better than both of these sides. And that is a country of like 5 people. A population of 5 people produce better football than these guys. So before I give it over to Renka to take it, my thing is, look, kid, Mbappe still lives. He's still here. He's still surviving. But the key word is this, sustainable. how much is this football sustainable? I don't think this is sustainable because it would make it, because normally what happens is, okay, group stage, you struggle. Knockouts, you're now beginning to catch a groove. They're still playing as bad as they were in the group stage. So are they solely now going to kick into life in the quarterfinals? I don't think so. Rank, talk to me. This France-Belgium game, and why Belgium so ass cheeks?
I think that a lot of that has to be down to the manager. I really think that Belgium played today like they thought they were Slovakia. I think that instead of Tedesco, you could have had Sean Dyche sitting there on the sidelines, because it's exactly what he did. It's
or Sam Allardyce.
No. It was Sean Dyche ball. It was 4-4-2 hoof ball to the wingers. It didn't make sense. I think that the plan, it was okay to try and reduce the amount of spaces that France like to play in, because France attack is more effective when they have space to run into. They like to go in transition. So I think that trying to reduce the spaces in the midfield was the right idea, but the player selection was just off. Like, I don't understand. If you're trying to play counter-attack, why is one of your wingers Carrasco? This guy is so bad.
The most brainless, stupid player of all time.
You have Luke Bacchio and Bakayoko sitting on the bench, and you're starting Carrasco as one of your wingers that you're going to rely upon for the entire game to go in a counter-attack. And then you're playing like KDB as one of your sixes. Like, you were playing with a double pivot, and one of your sixes was KDB. That was so bad. Also, like the substitutions, the first substitutions is Mangala instead of Tielemans. I don't understand what is going on there. Yep. And we saw that, Doku and KDB don't really bring much to the team defensively. So I understand going defensive in this game and trying to use in the counter-attack. But why so defensive? Because at the end of the game, when we got to saw a bit more of KDB and Doku linking up in the attack, it looked good. It looked great. Why only do it like 3 or 4 times during the entire game?
But Rank, do you know what I think it is?
Like that.
Do you know what I think it is? And this is why it's so crazy. I really believe, I don't know whether you agree or disagree, I think he was trying to play for penalties. I think he felt that, okay, we can hold them. Now, obviously, when you play for penalties, you're still trying to score, but you're not trying to score, if you know what I mean, in terms of, okay, if we can get a nice counter, cool. But the main aim is, let's just not concede. So his main aim is not concede, which is crazy when you're coaching a Belgium side. This ain't like...
Bro, you got Wout Faes and Vertonghen in 2024,
It's stupid. Sorry, Rank, Rank.
But were you looking at Tedesco on the sideline? It was all the whole like, back, go back. Carrasco got the ball, pass it back. It was always like that. It was so trash.
It's terrible.
You know what? Shout out to France. They pulled through. It was a complicated game from their point of view because, like I said, they had reduced spaces to work with, and they don't really have the players to kind of deal with that low block. They were trying a lot of shots from distance, and they were going very wide. They had like 18 shots and only 2 on target. And yes, their GOAT came through. Like, own goal has been France's best player of the tournament.
He's been money. Own goal has been money. Own goal has been money. Own goal has been money, bro. No, guys. Shout to our own goal because, and let me repeat. I'm going to
buy the shit out of him.
No. Basically, I'm going to repeat this again. If own goal ends up with the golden boots,
in one tournament.
If own goal ends with the golden
Europe,
boots,
man, induct Europe.
I'm inducting Europe. Europe as a continent will get inducted if own goal wins the golden boots.
I'm inducting Europe.
Lukaku's out now, so there's no more VAR disallowed.
Own goal's gonna win it. They're just, I think, 3 games left. So he's gonna win.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Wait, AJ, can I speak?
Yeah. Eke, go for it. Eke.
Yeah. First of all, on France, that was Deschamps said. I think Deschamps had a question on French TV, asking why he plays such terrible football, and you know what his answer was? If you don't like it, switch the channel. So we're gonna see more of it. Yeah, he has a World Cup. So he has a World Cup. So he is justified. And here's the thing: you talked about sustainability, HH. Here's a simple thing: who has a better defense at this tournament than France?
Bro, they conceded 1 goal and
Nobody.
It was a penalty.
A simple question: who has a better defense in this World Cup than France?
Who have France faced to test that defense?
They've played good teams.
They've played good teams. And
Okay. Austria are a good team. Do Austria have a good attack? Having a good
Austria
team,
attack with 6 players. Austria attack with 6-7 players.
I'm talking. Okay.
They have the best pressing system at this point.
Let them attack with the whole of freaking Vienna from the past and the future. Do any of those 6 guys are they as good as Nico Williams or as good as Musiala? No.
But
no
France
team has been tested as much as France.
No. As good as that defense is.
No team. You can say the same with any other team. No team has been tested against in either defense or attack against better teams than France. France had quite possibly the toughest group coming into the Euros, and they played Belgium. So they played big. They played good teams, and defensively, unless Upamecano makes an error out of nowhere, they don't look threatened. Even England, who apparently have a good defense, have looked threatened. Slovakia cut them open. France, the thing with sustainability is, at the end of the day, France attacking wise are absolute dog shit. But defensively, at the end of the day, at the very least, they will have a 0-0. That's the thing. Defensively, they will end with a 0-0, and with a 0-0, you don't know where to go. Anything can happen from there. But the thing with them attacking wise is, bro, to ram up front. Oh.
Doesn't work.
And no, I'm not done. Rabiot. I'm sorry, racism. Racism. That's racism. That's racism. That's politics. That's Le Pen tax. Bro.
No, but I think first, whoever you talk about, whether it's Rabiot or Chouameni, because Kante has to play. You need
Chouameni plays. Chouameni and Kante as a double pivot. And then play Griezmann as number 10. You keep saying Griezmann has been poor this Euros. It's because he's been shoehorned out to the right wing instead of playing in his best position as a number 10. And unlike Foden, who comes in centrally, this guy plays on the right. He plays right. So at the end of the day, bro, I think these guys, Chouameni had the most shots out of any French player today.
That's
DM
crazy.
had the most shots out of any French player. That tells you everything. So, do I think they beat Portugal? Yeah, because Portugal are coached by Roberto Martinez.
Wait, hold on. No. We are not. No, let's respect Slovenia. It's not happening.
Okay, you know what? I respect Slovenia. But against Portugal or Slovenia, I can see them getting away with a 1-0. A 1-0 in extra time or something like that. Against Spain or Germany is where I have a question, because Spain have a very good attack, Germany have a very good attack. Can this French defense, who have been very good, contain the Spanish attack? If they can, they beat Spain 1-0. If they can't, they lose to Spain or Germany. Personally, I see them getting up to the semis max. But yeah, that's the thing with them. The sustainability argument, it works when they concede a lot of chances per game. These guys don't concede many chances, and even if they concede any chances, it's self-made.
But my thing, which is true. But if something finds a way to go 1-0 up, this team needs to hope that own goal is on his game. That's the thing. So because own goal can't keep bailing you out, bro. It can't.
Yeah.
Because own goal plays for several other countries as well. So own goal has to service other countries as well. So not
how many goals own goal on?
I think it must be
9.
Is it 9?
If own goal gets double figures,
That'd be mad.
It's one of the golden boot guys.
Sorry, can I just quickly speak?
Yeah. Artists, go for it. Artists.
Yeah.
Can I go for Arias?
Yes,
I'll go for Kenny.
Just quick thoughts. First and foremost, it wasn't this. Anyone saying that AFCON is inferior to this needs to be quiet. I'm gonna say this now. These years, okay, the 2021s, when Swiss and France, that was entertaining. I think people can agree that was actually really entertaining. Euros, the last one, but this Euros overall it's been mediocre.
They've been entertaining games, but the individual quality has not been good.
It's not been good. We all watch AFCON on this, for me, so far, AFCON so far, in terms of the distribution and quality of games, AFCON actually was better.
Yes.
So I don't want anyone to talk about that. At least that's my personal opinion, but that's from what I can see. On this game itself, I think, to be honest, Rank pretty much summarized everything regarding Belgium. And for those who said that Roberto Martinez was the problem, well, there you go. You know, it's not a Roberto Martinez problem. It is a Belgium FA systemic problem. You know, that you're not necessarily just going to bring the new coach that will just automatically fix. So put that to one side. I honestly didn't expect anything from Belgium. This is apparently the second best team in the world, by the way, according to
What? Wait.
Crazy.
Third.
He's so
Yeah, they
if
moved
I'm
up. They
right.
moved
second or
up.
third, I think. Second or third. But yeah,
Third.
on the FIFA coefficient.
on the FIFA rankings, this is the second best team.
What?
You just saw that. That's the second best team in the world right there. Okay, behind, I think Argentina's first. I think.
Yeah, these FIFA rankings, man. I'm sorry, man.
So-
Don't take them seriously, man.
I know. There you go. Oh, third. Sorry. Yeah.
I know Brazil are bad, but come on.
HS, can you look up where Germany is?
Wait,
I don't
what
know
the
how-
fuck? Why is
Wait,
Brazil?
Wait, I don't know.
on
So
fourth?
hold on. Artist continue.
This
Artist.
is actually leave this there, man. This that just the 5 teams there, 6 teams. Never. Okay, yeah. This. Yeah.
It just shows that this is just because this shows fairly sad because you're telling me that Belgium, Brazil, Churchill, and the Netherlands are amongst the best 7 teams in the world. Okay,
And
interesting.
Germany and Spain are.
You can't even see Spain. You can't even see
Bro.
Spain. It's not,
Bro,
Or
I don't care
Germany.
whether Colombia are
Spain
better
and
than half of
Germany.
these guys. Colombia and Uruguay are better than half of these
telling
Yo,
guys.
I'm telling you,
Colombia
the top
smacked
three-
Belgium, man.
Yeah,
no,
no,
I'm
heck,
telling you,
Ivory
the top
Coast are
three
better
in
than
the
most of
world-
these guys. Ivory
top
Coast
three
can
in
beat
the
most of these
I
guys.
don't know about that.
Morocco beat
Yes.
Morocco beat
know
half
about
these
Kenny,
teams.
Kenny,
Morocco
lie
beat
to
half
me.
these
I don't
teams.
know about that.
Kenny, lie to me and tell me that Ivory Coast can't beat Belgium.
They
But
can't. 'Cause
we,
Or
they
Brazil.
can't.
Nah,
no, I'm sorry.
come on,
Like, I like them, but now
Let's
like,
not-
let's
let's
go.
not-
Like, when
Okay,
it comes,
Artist,
Yes,
Artist.
Yes, I'll finish the
Yeah,
point.
let's
I
not do
God
this.
forbid I ask where Nigeria is. Yeah, exactly. God forbid I ask where Nigeria is, to be honest. Because some people are saying they're just above North Korea. So I'm hoping that's not the case.
HH, don't scroll. Just reverse the order from lowest to highest.
Artist, you know that you should be laughing. Artist and
It's
Kenny, I don't know
changed.
why you know what
I
happened.
haven't seen Nigeria yet.
Artist, you should be
I've
laughing.
not seen Nigeria yet.
Artist, can you keep talking? Artist, you know you have the mic. He said you have to go. Keep talking,
I
Artist.
know. I'm
Not the
still waiting to
second
see
page. Not the second page.
There we are. Okay.
Yo, there's
You're below Qatar.
Minus
look
8.
at the arrow, man. Look at that minus
Yeah,
8.
the minus 8.
Jesus Christ.
These
There's more
tongues,
to
man.
come, Kenny. More to come.
That's 38th, man. That's
You love Scotland, though. You love Scotland. So
Let's
that's
consider. Okay, now come on. Qatar is better than. Wow. Czechia.
Qatar smack you. Qatar smack you.
Wait, bro, these guys are at war.
I think we lost to Qatar.
Wait, how are you also the teams are at war?
Russia
That might be doing.
football.
That might be
Russia
doing.
banned from playing football.
Oh,
for 8
Where-
come on, bro.
Australia
Australia?
ahead of you. Wales is ahead of you.
You're below Peru, who couldn't score a goal in the.
All right, wait, sorry. Artist, continue. Artist.
Yeah, let me just see the report. Yeah, that's actually quite sad, to be honest. So, but anyway, put that on to the side. So yeah, as for fundamentals for this game, I think just about France will deserve to win. I know France have had difficult opposition, but I do still think it is wild. I said in a tweet that if France somehow win this Euros, having not scored a goal from open play, I don't know whether that's geared, whether that's dud, whether that's an induction. I've got no, because I don't think there's ever been
No.
an example
If that happens,
in football.
I want a double apology to the goats.
I don't know whether there's an example in history in football where a team has won a tournament without scoring a goal from open play.
Artist, it's not. I don't know what the AK is smoking. It's not so sustainable. I don't care how good that defense is.
Okay.
This isn't
Okay,
sustainable.
well, let's
We have
I'll
to
give you
be
one
made
point.
for
Like they play like this, they're still going to beat Portugal. Let's keep it stacked. You know, so they're in the semis. There's no way that they're dealing with Ronaldo's, because we can't have. It was one thing for Belgium, Lukaku. Now it's another thing if a 39-year-old CR7 does his thing against France. That can't happen. You know that, HH. So
Yeah.
yeah, you know that exactly.
No. Slovenia. Don't sleep on Slovenia, but don't sleep on Slovenia.
Yeah, no, I don't sleep on Slovenia either. But what's most important is that
Sleep on Slovenia.
what's most important is that, like, as I think AK just said, France's defense is solid. And I'll end this final point. I've said this several times. Just because you play the best football doesn't mean that you're going to win a tournament.
Yes.
It is what it is. At the end, England have been trash. They're in the quarters. France have not been playing between good. They're in the quarters. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Netherlands, who have also been equally garbage, somehow find their place in the quarterfinals as well. That's just the nature of tournament football. You just got to get it done. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Money Mace, talk to me, and then Samasi. Money Mace.
Let me go after this, man.
This France defense is doing a carry job right now. Like it's just as simple as that.
So you feel this defense has been tested enough to say, okay, this defense is good. You feel they've shown that they are a good defense.
Whether they've been tested or not, they're the only team still in the competition to not concede from open play. They conceded a penalty, and like Teo Hernandez has been ridiculously good this tournament. Like he's played excellently. I want a induction into the Brick Academy. I would like for Belgium coach to go Class B.
Yes.
And Romelu Lukaku in Class C.
Oh, okay. Is there a service tax?
Is he still
lack of service tax?
Striker? He's still
No, it's not.
striker.
No, it's not. We're getting either Isaac or Osimhen. We're getting either Isaac or Osimhen. We're getting either Isaac or Osimhen. We're
trying to
dropping
tell the guy,
120.
but I
We're
ain't
dropping
gonna
120. Like Hardy's when I pop up, we're dropping 120. Hardy's we're rich. We're rich. We're rich and so forth. Money Miss is talking. No, we're rich. Go for it.
You're getting Jonathan David.
Money Miss.
With the performance he's dropping, I don't even know if Saudi Arabia will take him. Man.
Hold on, body base.
That's wild, Kelly. That's wild.
I don't even want him in the Brick Academy for football reasons. I think that he should be in the Brick Academy simply for sweating after 10 minutes into a football match.
It's weird. It is so odd. Like
he looks like
Money Miss in that first half. In that first half, he had 8 touches. Why are you sweating when you've only touched the ball 8 times? It's odd.
The guy played 10 minutes and he looked like he did the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
The guy is drenched. That coach, I mean, De Bruyne playing DM. What are you thinking? Like, no wonder the minute you push De Bruyne a bit higher up, he started to create chances. Yes, slowing him down.
Look at him, Jesus.
So now, don't hate. Leave him alone. What it is.
And in terms of France, I know people will pile in on Mbappe. People online have been piling in on Mbappe.
The Osimhen excuse?
No, I actually feel sort of bad for him. Like, I look at France. He's the only one that's trying to create something. Griezmann's been pushed out of position. They're playing 3 DMs, and as much as I like Kante is not going to get on the ball and find a pass.
No.
Marcus Thuram, I want him under review. I want him kindly under review.
Okay, so Thuram. Hold on, so Thuram, playing badly or he needs like a striker to play off of?
Is bad.
Whoa.
If he was white, you wouldn't be doing all of this.
All right.
Under review.
Smash, relax. Smash, what the hell? Money Mace, continue. That's not true. No, look, he has been trash. It's just that I just felt bad because when he brought off Lilian Thuram was in the stands, like, I felt, but no, like, he can never start again. And this is what I always say. I never use this, and remember, like, there are some tournaments that is not for guys. Like, Scaloni knew, Lautaro, your quality, this ain't your tournament. Sorry, you can maybe help us, but it's not yours. Deschamps has realized that you're good, Marcus Thuram. This simply is not your tournament. So you can maybe help us from the bench, but then we've seen enough to say sometimes it's just not your tournament, and maybe walk up and remember. But this is not his. So you have to either roll with a MUANI or with a Dembele.
Dembele. I think MUANI. Listen, the shot was going wide. He scuffed it, and it just bounced off of Vertonghen's knee. But I think Dembele's better, and then you play Giroud in the centre as a striker. Yeah. I think that. Listen, that defense. I don't know how, but every single game, they keep churning out 0 goals. I mean, Kante and Tchouaméni in front of the defense, it provides a nice solidity, and then once you get past that, unless you come up against Upamecano, then you're most likely going to get snuffed out. I mean,
Amani miss, even Upamecano has been good this tournament.
Yeah, but he's
No,
had a
no,
few
trust me, dude. The
There's
moment
the goals
always a
have been
Bozo
deserved.
moment wasted. There's always a Bozo moment wasted. I don't trust him, bro.
Both of them have had both
come
moments. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but
Even
just to-
Saliba as well.
yeah, I know, but just to end HH, I know
Bro.
certain people's
Bro,
goat striker.
like wait, when this happened with bro? When this happened, I was like, oh lord.
Look at him.
You know
It's
he's falling
pathetic,
off
man.
and he's
Moment
starting
at
to
a
get
time.
physically bullied.
Hurting us.
Nah.
He's doing his best to make
So
it.
okay, so just briefly on Belgium, like, is this all on Tedesco or players? Come on, bro. Or is it just like no, Tedesco really had just F this team?
100% the coach. HH, Doku was picking up the ball at the left back position. Like, the only player who could do anything today was Doku. And even then, Doku was picking up the ball. He had 3 people around him, and he's
no
still able
support.
to try and create space. De Bruyne is playing DM. De Bruyne has never been a player who's capable of turning on the ball. All of his best work is final third, final pass, trying to create those last chances. But you're playing him as a 6, and he can't receive the ball under pressure or turn. It should have been Tielemans at the 6, and you push De Bruyne into the right wing position and sort of just get him on the right hand side to make passes to Lukaku. I mean, I know I laughed at him, but bro, Lukaku didn't touch the ball today.
That's why I say, like, see, he's a very easy target, 100%. And we don't realize that yet. His control is trash.
The coach
in that first half, he had 0 service.
The coach
0 service.
I think if the coach went out and said we're going to try and attack France, they probably would have stood a better chance instead of standing back, because it was almost like tit for tat. Both of them didn't want to lose the match, so Deschamps
and also, Monimis, the issue is that Belgium, the team isn't built to be pragmatic or defensive. You don't have the players or the personnel. Like, you can't play that tactic with the players you have at your disposal. You simply can't.
Yeah. All of their best players are going forward. Bro, they're trying to hold out and defend with Vertonghen and Wout Faes. Bro, the last time I saw Wout Faes, wasn't that the guy who scored like 3 own goals against Liverpool?
2 own goals. He was our best goal scorer that day.
Bro, the guy kicks it. I remember that game. He kicked it forward and it ended up over his head behind in the net. This guy's a brick and you're trying to defend for 90 minutes.
Anyone can just jump in. Should KDB retire from Belgium?
I'll be honest, bro.
Probably, yes.
I'll be honest, bro. As much as first thing, I feel bad for him today because why was he playing as a 6? He's playing as a 6.
Yeah, it's true. And look, and he tried. He tried with limited things.
He tried.
I think
he tried, but at the end of the day, bro, for KDB, let's be real. You had it as good as you got between 2014 and 2020. You're never gonna get it as good ever again. So I'll be honest. There's no point continuing on.
There's no point.
There's no point.
Yeah, and I know because now that it's over, we can review it and understand that Zardes is there.
And also the reason why it's that though is that if you heard about, so like I think in the last game when they drew to Ukraine, they got booed by the fans, and he told them that no, go away. So there's already a disconnect between him and the fans. So like, look, because my thing is that what are Belgium going to do at the World Cup with this group of players and with this crew who are missing significant guys, and where you're still calling on Vertonghen? What's there still to do? Because this team is not going anywhere. And especially if you're not going to persist with Tedesco, with these trash-ass tactics, just call it a day. Because especially put it this way, the writing on the wall, that World Cup was a shambles, was an absolute disgrace. This as well, you were horrible. Like, Belgium were terrible. And remember, before these Euros, what did we say? Oh my gosh, Belgium, they easy top the group, 9 points. That was the one that we said, Belgium would easily get through. And we're like, and look at what happened. They only just got through on the last day. So I think for KDB, like while out for Man City, but for Belgium, no. I think he should just give up. What's it called? Let me come to Samasi. Talk with Samasi. Then Kenny as well. Samasi.
Can you skip me for a moment? I think something is burning.
What?
Okay.
We need to drop a break.
Oh, but no. Let me bring in Kels.
Oh my God.
Cool, Kenny, go for it. Kenny.
She's not cooking.
Ricardo.
Whoa.
That's the next is a yellow. I'll allow that. I'll allow play on, but next is a yellow. Kenny, go for it, Kenny.
But that was another boring game, man. That was tough, a tough watch. But yeah, at the end of the day, France won. I think they probably deserve it. Like, they've had quite a lot of shots, but I think they only had like 1 shot on target or 2 shot on target.
Mm.
But I'm like, the thing with France is like you see they have a lot of you see the potential of the attacking players, and you always wonder yourself why Deschamps doesn't play them. But the guy is he's a pragmatic manager, and we can say whatever we want. At the end of the day is a results based business, and the guy gets results.
Yes,
he's been to 2 World Cup finals, a Euro final. He's won the World Cup. So at the end of the day, like.
And I say, Kenny, and that's difficult because Kenny, for me, the football is trash. And I need Zidane to come back. But Deschamps can always say, as Ake just said, if you don't like it, turn it off. But if we come with, I don't know, this is about results. And if we come in with the trophy, playing this garbage football, what are you going to say? And his record is good. His record is good.
Yeah, his record is good. That's why you can blame him for playing Bama's boy Rabiot or playing guys like Dembele every time. But then these guys, like, I don't think probably there's better French players, but he keeps bringing some of these same guys that he knows, and he keeps winning. So at the end of the day, if he wins, you can't blame him. But yeah, so you're trying to see better. Like, you don't need to be playing Rabiot, Tchouaméni, and Kante. Like, you don't need to do that. And especially Kante. If you look at the last 2 games, for me, it's been underwhelming compared to the first 2 because now you're playing him in the first 2 games. It was him and Rabiot, and he was playing in that double pivot. And you see the best of him. Now you're playing him in a role where you're asking him to do too much, like especially in the final third. That's not his game. That's not where you see the best of him. So I feel like you're wasting players there. But the thing is with France, like
I'm back.
Okay,
yeah,
the
thing with France is that they have that know-how, and at the end of it, like,
they just know how to win. They know
just know how to win. That's why I'm like, they don't play the best football, but if they play against Portugal, I'm still backing them. Even if they play against Spain, I'm still going to back them because they have that experience. They have that know-how how to win games. So yeah, I think they're not playing the best football, but France is always going to be a tough team to beat. It's going to be tough to beat them.
All right, before I come to Sebastian and Barry, so shout out to your boy Tino. Let's call a spade a spade. Mbappe is not all that. I've never seen Thuram play well. Why is Camavinga not playing? That guy controls games. No, look, see.
Nah. I feel people are too harsh on Mbappe. Like, bro, you can't do it all yourself.
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah, no. Like, my thing is that when you just look at the lack of support, the lack of structure, like, bro, and again, I think Money made the point. At least he's trying things. But
HH, it seems that the other PSG players, we're seeing obviously, Colin MUANI score today.
So no. Wait. Whoa. Hold up.
That's stupid.
It was an own goal.
Okay, I get it.
Wait, how dare you give that goal to random?
Don't be shameless because
some of his PSG, fellow players have been G'ing up in this tournament. I've been doing stuff in this tournament. So can we really say Mbappe needs support when some of his other PSG teammates have been doing?
So Ousmane Dembele has lighting it up. MUANI has been lighting it up. Really?
Nah, don't do that.
This is just anti-Mbappe hates. This is just anti-Mbappe hates. Let my captain cook.
We're in the quarterfinals. We're in the
Three
quarterfinals.
DMs is wild.
Thank you. I'll be honest. Even Camavinga doesn't change anything because he play. Are we saying to replace Rabiot? You need to play between the lines. The best player is Zayo Emery. Zayo Emery should play to restore the balance instead of Rabiot.
But he'll never, bro. Deschamps will never trust him. Like Deschamps, he's still old school. He'll never trust that Emery.
Just play Griezmann back there where you played him. I don't know why.
Why is Griezmann not playing in the center in the number 10? Why is he playing on the wing? That's what's crazy. Shout out to is my dad. Thank you for the dog. KDB has a 6 and Kante at 10. European terrorismo ball. Chefrin is from Slovenia. Boss calls will be made tonight. # pray for.
Always against the institution.
No. I did not know that. I don't know that. If Slovenia win, I'm going to say that this is because they want to stop Coco Ronaldo.
It's weak.
I'm going to be watching the ref very carefully.
Why
I did not know that. It's my dad. Thank you for bringing it up. No, Ricardo, no. If this happens, you don't.
The institution is always against my goat, man.
I know. So shout out to place A. Bro's first touch literally cost his nation now. Wait, who's first touch?
Tim's.
Look, but shout out to my guy. Sebastian, talk to me, bro. Sebastian, go for it. Wait, is it still burning? Samasi?
The kitchen is not there. The kitchen
All right.
is not there.
Barry, talk to me, Barry.
Yeah, it was a weird game to watch because I expected a bit better when it came to entertainment, but it is what it is. France, I'm not surprised by the way they're playing because I remember the last time I really saw them play well. Actually, 2 times. It was when Benzema came back and France 2016. But even so, I think they show after the Portugal loss, the flip switched. I think he got into a manner where they know how to win. They just have to execute in the right moments, and they have been doing that. But for Belgium, yeah, I just felt that you need a bit more elements. I think that obviously Doku played well, but even so, he got triple teamed. Saliba, Koundé, Upamecano, they were all over him every time he got into that left wing side. I just think that they need another weapon to make sure that they could have had a France under more pressure and make something happen. But for France, look, obviously he could have had better, but you just got to be content with the result. And
So, I mean, do you think these guys can win the trophy playing like this, France?
Yes, yeah, I think so too, because experience is key. There's obviously like Germany, Spain have been looking better, but some of their players, they don't have the same kind of experience and the amount of tournaments that this France core has been playing. So we'll see what happens, but we're gonna see what happens against Portugal. So I'm excited to see if Ronaldo can crack the code.
Ricardo, talk to me, bro. France, Belgium.
Yeah, that shit was ass, man. But more so what I said. France have a really strong defense. I thought Lucas Hernandez and Koundé were the best players on that team today. Saliba was good though. Saliba was very good. Defensive, I mean, midfield wise, they were still pretty strong. Chouameni, in my opinion, was great. Conte obviously putting in another good shift. It's just that final third that's just lacking. Like Mbappe just doesn't. I don't know what the hell's going on with that guy, bro. I don't care. When you're in that conversation of the best player in the world.
Wait, who says he's not conversation? This guy's just trying to live.
No.
Ricardo, he's just trying to live. No one is putting him in anything goals. He's just a guy trying to live.
France is
no, Ricardo, he's trying to win a second WC. That's it.
Messi's daddy. Says Messi's daddy.
Yeah, he is. No, all because he's Messi's daddy. It doesn't mean like he's like because he's just Messi's daddy. Like, guys, Ricardo, Mbappe is a very simple guy just trying to live his life. Let him be.
No, he's not. Well, he's trying to write coattails from a particular other level. But we'll see next season. We'll talk about that next season when Vinny shows him levels.
Oh wow.
No, look, Mbappe. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not giving this guy any credit for trying shit. Like, we're in the quarterfinals now, and he hasn't done shit all tournament. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Like, I would give him maybe the benefit of the doubt had he done something in the group stage, but he hasn't done anything, bro. Like, let's be honest. Even today's goal, he puts a stinky ass pass where Theo Hernandez had to like go to the ball, where the defender almost gets it. Then they played out to, I believe it was Griezmann. Griezmann swings it out to Koundé. Koundé back to Kante, and then MUANI does what he does. And he got lucky, but he's not contributing anything. Like, what is this guy really doing? And so it's, in my opinion, he's still in the conversation for the Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna be honest, okay? But he's got to look. If he wins and he turns up, it is what it is, right? Because the French award.
But if he wins without them scoring a goal from open play, how does he win a Ballon d'Or? Because that can happen. They can win this Euros without scoring a goal from open play via own goal and penalties.
We'll have a different conversation if that happens. Look, I just expect more out of Mbappe. Like, I have said several times that I believe he's the best player in the world. And the fact that we're like 4 games in now and he hasn't really shown that. He hasn't shown any sense that he's the player of the tournament. I think there's like probably 10 guys, maybe even 20 guys over him in terms of playing better than him. He's not even the best player on his team. Conte daylights has been better. The whole defensive lineup has been better. So, I mean, like, look, I don't know, but Belgium.
So basically, you're basically praying for Mbappe's downfall.
No,
so basically, you have like a doll of Mbappe and he starts stabbing it, like like those voodoo dolls.
No,
basically.
I think I've been very fair to Mbappe. Like, I expect
that's what they do in Peru.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's true.
No, we only do that when we face off on them. But No, I just like I expect more out of the guy. Like I see Vinny doing what he did against Paraguay. I see Jude doing what he did against England.
Ricardo, spoiler alert, you're not going to say anything more from Mbappe. Are you happy now?
No,
you're not going to say anything more from him. So it is what it is. So.
Look, you.
And Ricardo, I told you, you don't have to expect anything more. Don't expect anything more. You're not going to be seeing anything. I'm telling you.
HH, you know, if Mbappe, sorry, Ricardo, if Mbappe dunks on Portugal's Ronaldo, I know what that post-match stream is going to be like.
No, RDS, you know why that's not happening? Because this guy is going to let his idol cook. Obviously, when it comes to Messi, he turns into Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So he's not doing anything against Ronaldo. So his team is going to have to carry him again. So, but no, for Belgium, man, I thought KDB was good this tournament. I don't understand what the hell he's getting.
He did the best under tough circumstances. Look, he ain't no Hazard. So there's only so much KDB can do with his limited football
ability. Stop comparing him to Hazard, man.
So,
Hazard isn't
I'm complimenting him.
I understand.
I'm saying
Hazard is playing in soccer weight matches.
I said that KDB was amazing for a guy with limited football ability. So he actually did really good for a guy that's not as talented as Hazard. So guys, I'm complimenting him. I said he did really good.
Look, I'm gonna just say this. I'm still waiting on Mbappe's tournament to come. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm being dead ass. Like I actually want to see him do well because there's no way.
He's been good in 2 World Cups. What more do you want?
Okay, that's cool. When in 2 years we can have that conversation, but we're talking about the Euros now, and he's thinking it up for the second time.
Okay, let me get the debate.
I have 2 questions.
He's been good for a total of 14 games his whole career.
Half Hope's creepy look hot. Barry, can you please translate this?
No, we need Gadlock. He knows French.
No, he doesn't.
Les Borges.
It's Les Belges. Wait. Who says Les Borges?
Hold on, Barry, translate that.
No,
yeah, Barry, what's that?
The Belgians are crying again. They have like the sim. It's like they're angry. They're pissed again.
Okay, so here's the thing, though.
They're tired of losing. They're tired.
We know you can't speak French. Why are you typing this in French? She's like, je ne comprends pas.
Because they're very angry that they're losing to France again, like World Cup, Nations League, Euros. So
yeah, sure. Half of creepy up saying pogged up in stands, and Kylian Mbappe ghosted #witchcraft #KDB feeling.
There was elements where I was thinking if France lose this game and he's there.
Oh wow! No, because he's in Dusseldorf. So. What's it called? Zombies, real quick, because we have to go support Godnaldo. He needs our support, real quick.
Gotcha. So first off, this game was straight ass cheeks. Like pretty much no care for the game for both teams. One thing I will say for France though, the defense literally carried the team. The defense and the midfield, the front three was just fucking ass. As far as for Belgium is concerned, straight ass cheeks. KDB did the best he could by being a number 6, but it's what more could he done? And then Lukaku, another bum ass performance, only 8 touches.
Wow.
That just tells you. But one thing I will say though is by watching this game, it makes me wonder what's to come for the next matches, and then too what's to come for the World Cup 2026 because. The teams that we're looking at right now, the teams who are strong, they're not doing so good. And then you have the little teams that are actually doing so good. So it makes me wonder, are the big teams are going to crumble within the next 2 years? Could France and Belgium be one of those?
Yeah, all right, that's fair. Hold on. So shout out to Mr. Button, member for 7 months. Thank you, bro. Why does HH look like Will Smith stunt dump ball on MIB? No, I don't. I'm just
wait. HH, I have 2 quick questions.
Wait, no. I need to prepare for Godnaldo. Guys, we'll be back here to hopefully celebrate Godnaldo's thing. If Slovenia beats Portugal, we will not have a post-match stream. So let's write that. We're only having a post-match stream if Portugal wins. Hold on.
Bye.